Hi guys, this is my seventh vlog, and I'll be talking more on the assignment from my professor, Professor Bhaskaran. Um, and the question for this week says, select any three important characteristics for good measures or metrics, and then explain them in the video. First and foremost, I kind of started with what is actually metrics. For me, metrics are actually tools for promoting actions that allow programs to evolve towards successful outcomes. It's also used to promote continuous improvement and enable strategic decision making. They are used to drive development and help businesses focus their people and resources on what's necessary. The range of metrics that organizations can employ varies from those that are mandatory, which are for legal, safety, or contractual purposes, and also for greater profits and better savings. Overall, metrics should reflect and support the various strategies for all aspects of the organization, including finance, marketing, competition, standards, or customer requirements and expectations. Metrics indicate the priorities of the company and provide a window on performance, ethics, and ambition. So I talked more on eventually metrics will improve the organization like in diverse ways. I talked about ways like where it has been, where the company has been right now, where the company is heading to, um, whether or not something is going wrong or something is actually being good, and if the organization has reached its target, whichever organization is trying to actually reach the target every now and then. The three characteristics I chose or I talked about was more on, the first one was quantifiability, which includes the fewer claims, reduced legal fees, etc. Um, this is one of very vital characteristics of a good metric, yet it's a little challenging. The main objective right there is the program evaluation, which is used to weigh the success of the effort being done, in the sense that the success has to be weighable based on individual knowledge, using the risk management and then trying to enhance the legality of the new measures. Sometimes it gets to a point whereby more assistance is needed to confirm the validity. So one has to hire or like invite a statistician or an health service researcher for that. So in a circumstance like safety events, validity of the information needs to be like a real top notch, and this imposes fewer or lesser claims and diminished or reduced legal fees. I talked about an example which is taken from evaluating a program that has been running and when it's to the likeliness of the success of the organization. The second characteristics I talked about was the baseline characteristics. This is really very one of a key important feature of the metrics, which is more like the measure, and it comes in handy during the comparison of the follow-up information to confirm if improvement has been done. There's more like a baseline period that is used to measure such informations. It's a measurement between intervals of comparison, and it also helps to determine if the current information creates a change from the previous environment, and also confirms if any development has occurred during the process. An example is more like, okay, last week we did a conversion, we had an increase in the conversion by 9%, which was more meaningful than this week when it was like we had 1% conversion. It's just used to compare the metrics, and this actually speaks clearly to let us understand how we actually going, how the organization is actually going moving forward. The third one, our last one I talked about, was multi-dimensionality, and this deals with the different dimensions of risk using multi-dimensionality. We can compare diverse dimensions of risk, a management program using several structures and process, and also outcomes. which I use to measure and generate a very big view of application use. I talked about it having like a national evaluation program from the quality improvement organizations, and they deal with measurements such as patient experience of quality care, patient enhancement of infrastructure, and use of health information technology. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on my next vlog.